Hello everybody. I kinda lied to you guys. I decided to just go ahead and do the inventory stuff here. You know, because getting loot is part of the fun of going into these dungeons, right? So if I get something really cool, I want you guys to kind of be there for it. So, another chest plate that I do not need. Let's see, can anyone use this at all? Fuck it, we're selling it. What else we got? Petrifying dagger. I want to equip kill with that. I think that'd be good for him. A great sword. Massive sword. Two-handed sword that cuts well but is unbalanced. Nice. Curses the person equipped and lowers agility. So does that make it a cursed item? Decent offense, but you gotta suck in everything else. So, not really worth it to me. We do enough damage as it is right now, I think. So, the Magus armor. Already had some of that. Take defense up a little bit. Take her evade up. We'll go ahead and buff our front lines a little bit better. Metal armor. Improved metal armor that increases all-around performance. A lot better defense, evasion lowered by 1. I think that's a fair trade. I'm gonna have to go and sort through the inventory and crap. We just got too much junk on us right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and make some spells. We can try and get rid of some of these materials we're hogging around. Let's see. Con Air. Let's see. Gain evade of 1 row. Agility. And this is the strength model. We want Hardy as evade. Krata is fire. More of that, but I guess we'll go ahead and boost our Zeba Stone up. However the fuck you pronounce that. Buff this up nice and good so we can get hopefully a better strength bonus to our party, which would be very nice on boss fights. Even, you know, we're not at the point where we rely on it to defeat the undead. It's still a nice little thing to have to boost your damage output. Krata Stone and Couch Stone. That is not really worth it to me. Priest debuffs. I usually let the sorcerer handle most of the buffs in this game. Save the priest almost entirely for heals, but you know, and cure poisons and resurrections and all that kind of crap later on in the game. Alright, and we're gonna give it to me. 1 second. Oh, this shit's killing me. Alright, now we can continue with our identification. Now that we actually have some leeway in our inventory. Yeah, inventory management's kind of a pain in the ass in this game. It's we must sell some of our clothes. I'm doing really kind of bad for money in this game so far. Ooh, 1,400. Not bad. Not Thief's Blood. The chainmail. Keep that, because someone might use that. I don't know. I'll have to shift inventory around again to figure it out. Sell the throwing knives. Sell the robes. Sell the chest plate. Sell... I think we can get rid of all of this crap. And we got a silencing staff. Short sword she's never going to use, ever. And yeah, more crap to identify. Well, let's get cracking it. It is now noon. Well, 12:48 to be exact. And I've gotten about 2 hours of sleep since I did the last video. So, I'm gonna take evade down even more for even better defense. None of our guys are good at evasion. They're all kind of slow. But they can take a maul to the face and survive, so I guess that's something. Sounds like a carnival trick. Oh, I can't remember the last time I've been to a fairground, you know? We used to have, well, we still have the rodeo and carnival grounds in the city every once in a while, but I haven't been in years. You know, for the most part, I don't really like carnival rides and stuff like that, motion sickness and all that fun stuff. And feeling queasy is not really my idea of fun, but it's still pretty fun to go out and play some of the stupid rigged games and, I don't know, just do stupid stuff. But, I'll go for free. I don't know if I'd pay to go in, though. They charge you a lot to go in, and you have to pay for everything else anyway. Pay for the tickets for the rides, food, and food is horrible, you know. It's good, but it's expensive. It's ridiculous. I don't know if I should have sold that. Oh, well. That's what happens when I'm too busy talking. Alright, so as you might recall from the last video, we did find the missing soldiers for Ladua, so we can go and turn that quest in. See what he has for us now, which I will do first, and then we'll be going back to B2 to continue our exploration. I don't think I have anything else left here. Alright, well, I'm just going to go ahead and cut to the, oh, what do they call the damn place? I'll cut to it and you'll know where it is when I get there. Alright guys, and we're back to the Imperial Quarter, apparently what this is called. I can't believe I couldn't think of that earlier. I've received a notice that you have rescued the soldiers from peril. We shall acknowledge your duties to Duhan and Her Majesty. Thus we shall grant you a reward. As a reward, you received 30,000 gold pieces. That's pretty nice. We shall also grant you something that you, as adventurers, can use. Choose as you wish. Poop. I remember reading that there was one of these that's obviously the best choice. I think it was the weapon. Fuck it, we're gonna go with that. We shall grant you this. Ladua handed out the Magus Flail. Oh, that's redundant. Well then, go on and continue your search in the Labyrinth. I should expect even greater effort from you. You suddenly remembered and held out the Queen's ring they obtained on the second floor. This is. Ladua squinted to get a better look. You were surprised to sense an atmosphere of sadness. You wondered why such a feeling was in the air. Where did you get this? Ladua nodded slowly as you explained how you got the ring. This is the ring that Her Majesty had lost during the flash. The ring was with her a long time until then. Your Majesty, if you'll excuse me. Ladua took the Queen's hand and put the ring on her ring finger. The ring, returned to where it belonged, seemed to sparkle with even more beauty. But the Queen gazed at it without any expression and only uttered a few words of appreciation. Now, go on. You left the room without a noise as you felt somewhat rejected by the unpleasant mood. Oh, fine, fuck you there. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a short video because I think I'm about to have to head out. And we got more cutscenes. Hey, wait a second. I've been waiting for you because I need you to do me a favor. I don't want to waste your time. Comes to my secret hideout. This is actually one of the best things in the game, I think. Gods pulled your arm and led you through the door. Ah, it's real comfortable to be in this cramped place. Gods became more energetic compared to when he was outside. Ahem. Now then. Here's we go. Starts disarming. Congratulations! You just won a field stone! Ta-da! You received a feel stone. Or a fail stone. Well, something like that. It's been my handmade trap, although it's a little weak. I was gonna make improvements and set them in my labyrinth. I was gonna make a variety of them. My goal is to make the perfect trap. That's be where I need your help. It's be a top secret job, but I can only ask my best buddy. You! You have proof of our friendship, right? Gotz looked as if he was hoping to see you take out the labyrinth stone he gave you. When you took out the stone, Gotz's eyes brightened with satisfaction. You's the best. I guess my judgment be right. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Usually I've given it away by now. Don't worry. The job is be a piece of cake and pie. I just want you to test the quality of my traps. Of course, you won't be working for free. I's not that stingy. If you test them the ways I tells you to, I gives you a gift. On the other hand, you'll have to pay me to test them. Since they're handmade and not mass-produced, the cost to test will be slightly high. I just don't make that much money, so I can't give you a discount. But my gifts will be something nice. Got it, bro? By the time she comes next, I just have something ready. And I know this sounds really stupid, and it kind of is, but that is a really easy way to get some of the best shit in the game, is just doing it through his traps. It costs you a pretty decent bit, but really, it'll give you all the unique magic spells, some unique items. Let's see what else it gave you. It gave you all the class orbs to change your classes. It's just ridiculous. In a good way. It's a little bit difficult to do because you have to, at some point, go to where you're disarming 10 traps in a row, and you're timed, and it gets kind of difficult. But since I have save states and some other cheesy methods I'll show you guys, you know, it's really not that bad. And you'll equip. No, it's a two-hander. Well, that lowers the quality of it quite a bit. Balls. I bet they'd be better than that. Oh well. God damn. Run, you fools. What? There we go. Honestly, I don't know why you're watching this. I'm gonna go ahead and cut off here and fast forward when we're back in B2. And now we're back, B2. That reminds me, I just had the strangest thought of bananas and pajamas. Or pajamas, as they say in the show. That was a weird show. Look, in hindsight, it's one of those kid shows you watched when you were a kid. Well, I watched it when I was a kid. But looking back on it, you're like, this is the dumbest thing ever. It was, well, it was pretty much what it says in the tin. It was, 2 bananas in pajamas. And, they did things with teddy bears. It's stupid. I actually did find an episode of that on YouTube. I was surprised. It's one of those, I actually thought I might have dreamt the thing up one day. Because it just seems so improbable someone would make bananas in pajamas. Well, I was thinking about B1 and B2, because that's what they call each other on the show. And I think I know where I'm going right now. Ass! But yeah, I just got that random thought pop into my head. Okay, and woo! Woo! What's this do? I don't remember this. Something moved. I hope that's a good thing. Alright, I don't remember what any of this... I know this goes down to the 3rd floor, obviously, but we don't want to go there just yet. I don't know where this stuff goes. This goes to Power Room C, which means we're back in the prisons, where the Reaper is. And our favorite friend is back. Ass. need some anti-reaper repellent or something. There was so many double negatives in that, I don't even know where to begin.
You murderer, you! You stole, didn't you? You stole from a dead person! 'Cause I know. The dead man over there had that brooch on before.
The pixie pointed in the direction of the door.
I know, not the person beside you who steals. You'll definitely be surprised if I give you a name. I wonder if I should tell you. You want to know? It's the Bishop. Can you believe a person of holiness? Seriously?
You receive a torn rosary from the pixie.
I'm sure the Bishop will be surprised when you show him that. You're probably gonna deny it.
The pixie ran off laughing. Anonymous's quest has been completed. Go to the tavern and get your reward. Alright. Now I just gotta get back out of here before we're reprobate.
Reprobate.
He's probably gonna hit me on the stairs like he always does. Okay, he's like right next to me. You can see him on the screen right there. I think I got away from him though. Bye-bye. And this is the Labyrinth. This is the first Labyrinth level in the game, and this place changes every time you enter it. And I got a really easy one because there's the floor, there's the stairs down to B4 already. As a gale blew through, you stopped in your tracks. With the next moment, you felt the wind pass you intermittently. Yet, it was not the wind. These were the ninja soldiers of Duhan, sprinting, flashing past you. They gave no regard to you as they disappeared to the lower levels. Alright, now, this, when Jason played this game, Jason, the guy who my character is named after, and yes, it's really spelled with an E, he actually couldn't figure out how to get out of this level. An odd-looking priest stood in the darkness. His lips curled into a smile.
The moonlight has led you and me to our encounter. My divination will bring you blessings and misfortunes.
Sure, we'll do a reading.
Very well. Now, choose one of these piles of cards that have been doused in moonlight. Middle. Fate is hidden in the cards. With the moon's guidance, I shall divine your destiny.
The priest pulled out one card. It was... This is a good card. It is the fairy card. On the card there was a picture of a fairy with a lovely smile.
You will soon receive a fairy's blessing. But if you are not attentive, the fairy's blessing will pass right away.
The priest laughed, his eyes becoming like crescent moons.
Then I shall wait for the moonlight to guide you here, at a more opportune moment.
Yeah, he actually got lost in this place and couldn't figure out a way down. It's really kind of simple, especially on the first labyrinth. All you have to do is strafe the walls on the outside. Now, I'm actually going to be grinding in this place a bit, as you're kind of supposed to. Even though, if you can find the way down, I don't think it should keep you here, but, yeah, ooh. If you can find a way down, I don't think it should make you pretty much stay here and grind up levels, but, yeah, well. I probably will off-camera a lot of that because, I mean, in all honesty, it's not really that interesting. I mean, as you can see from what I'm doing now, these places are pretty bland. They're basically randomly generated dungeons a la Diablo, and it's just a place to get magic items, magic stones, and fight some more powerful enemies until you go down to B4. But anyway, I think that's all we need for this particular session. I'm going to go ahead and go back and turn in that quest, and yeah, then I'll do some off-screen work down here. Maybe a little bit. I'll probably record some of it. Let you guys get a feel for the labyrinth and stuff down here, but yeah, I know you don't want to watch all of it, so let's go ahead and turn in Anonymous's quest, and level up Slayle, and identify our new shit. A hooded man slowly approached you. He is the man who lost his memory due to the flash. Did you find anything about me? You returned the brooch and gave him the rosary that you got from the pixie. The man stared at the rosary wonderingly. But when you tell him that a bishop killed the man, and that the corpse was holding the rosary, his pale face looked as if his soul had returned. That is... His vacant eyes opened wide and his face turned pale. The man grabbed hold of his head and fell to his knees. "Oh Lord, forgive me! What have I done?" The man seemed to recall that he was a bishop. He hadn't forgotten because of the flash. His mind sealed away his memories due to the cursed event. His name was Vergy Andrews. Verge? I don't know. He came from the village of Anjou to save a man condemned to death. For the record, he did indeed come to save him, but the truth he learned was unexpected. He'd come to find out this man had killed his daughter. Verge loved his daughter, and he was a father foremost before he was a bishop, and that is why he must know the truth of her death. Vergy told Gilman that even if he was guilty, God will forgive, and that he will fulfill his duty as a bishop to give Gilman a chance to repent. Then Gilman began talking about his sins, all while laughing. Verge realized that what he stood before was the most unremorseful lunatic who was intoxicated of his own crime. "This brooch was my daughter's. I gave her this brooch when she was born. When I saw this brooch on him, I couldn't think anymore. He laughed. He laughed at my daughter's screams, her pleas for mercy." Verge laughed with a maniacal laugh. That sounds redundant. He was laughing. He made a face like there wasn't anything in the world funnier than this. "So I stabbed him." That face he made when I stabbed him, it was the greatest. It was like, "Why you, a bishop?" He looked so stupid with his mouth all wide open. Verzi slowly left the tavern. He was murmuring something on the way out. It sounded like a mix between cursing God and a child's innocent laugh. The bishop forgot his staff in a bag, the item noted for the quest. "You got the silencing staff, or a silencing staff, and 2,000 XP. Well, that was amusing. Train me to be a priest, or make a wonder drug. He wants a new drug? Will you bring me 2 dragon hearts? I need these to make a wonder drug for immortality. A man with a shabby hood slowly approached you. So you're going to help me? This hunchbacked old man was skin and bones, but you felt something extraordinary from his eyes. He began speaking in a faint voice. I don't know about anyone else, but I'm grateful for the flash. Thanks to that, I was able to return to this town. Anyone would want to die in the comfort of one's own hometown. His name was Merrick Abdul. He is a former Imperial sorcerer, a scholar known throughout the world. But rumor has it that he was sent into exile after experimenting with forbidden magic. I carried it out. With my knowledge of the spirits and the persistent pursuit of the truth, I was able to play God.
My head will fly if I say any more, but I'll just say that the fate of this kingdom depends on this quest. It's a simple job. Just bring me a heart, the origin of life, and a dragon's heart at that. Better make that 2. I'll be waiting here.
Alright, we already got more crap. It's a pretty easy quest, though. You just gotta find dragons and kill them. There's not even a cutscene for that. Alright, well, since my family wants me to do stuff, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut off the video here. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.